Hi guys, DN Neo here, and I am showing a little game called Smite 2. Now, I used to quite like playing Smite, the first Smite. It is currently in beta, you can see it in the lower right hand of the screen. But I quite like the first one. And the whole thing, the whole premise is you go around as gods and you batter other gods. Basically, the god that I will be playing in this video will be Poseidon. It is a god that I liked in the first one, and it is a god that I've quite liked playing in this one. But there's a lot of gods basically. There's a lot of gods. Some good, some evil, some kind of anti-hero. A lot of gods, right? And my favorite mode to play in this game so far is Joust versus AI. So now there was an update that has made the AI a bit harder. It would seem, anyway. But yeah, I quite like playing this game. I quite liked playing the first game. I may do a cut here because it can take a little bit of time, not much time to get into a match, but a little bit. Um, yeah, but by the way, I'm not sponsored, none of that. I just wanted to show the game. And if you guys want to see more, leave a like, leave a comment. Did you know the first Smite? Are you interested in Smite 2? And subscribe if you're new. But with all of that out of the way, let me click play and let's get into an actual game. Okay, and we are in the game. Just for reference, guys, it took about 21 seconds. Again, not sponsored. My job here is not to convince you to get the game or not convince you to get the game. If you do, cool. If you don't, cool. It's more the fact that would you guys like to see Smite 2 on the channel? Yeah, I find it quite a relaxing game. There's a reason why I do versus the AI. Much in the first Smite, I never really got into the competitiveness of it. To be honest. Yeah, and this isn't a tutorial of such. I should make that pretty clear. This is more just showing the game. You guys will kind of see how it plays. But basically, it's kind of a tower defense. We have our last tower here, the Titan. We have our second tower here, which respawns after it dies, and we have our first tower. And the objective is to defend our towers, at least in this game mode, defend our towers and defeat the other towers. It's not so much defeat all the gods. It is more... It is more attack and defend, a tug of war. Someone apparently is being very vocal in this game, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I quite like Poseidon because I don't know why, actually. I just quite like him. And as I said, this is not a tutorial of me convincing you to get the game or not get the game or which gods to even play as. One thing I do really like about this game, though, is the fact that every god seems to play very differently. It's kind of much like Marvel Rivals, you know. Each god plays very different, and you'll have your favorites, and you'll have gods that you don't necessarily like playing as. But either way. Now, as I said, there was an update when I booted this up today, and it does seem that they've upped the AI a little bit, which is good, because it makes it more kind of exciting battles. But they've not made it impossible, which again is also good. And as I said, this is currently in beta, so I'm sure they're still figuring things out. So, get back, Tubby. So, yes. But yeah, I really like this game. I find it actually really relaxing. Now, I am going to teleport back here, which you can do by pressing down on the D-pad, at least on PS5. And basically, at least in the first one, is that if you die and you keep dying, it takes longer to respawn. So if you go back to your spawn, it takes much longer when you do die, and I do die in a round quite a few times, but it takes less time to respawn, which again is good. So, okay, I'm going to get back to my tower here, because the towers take quite a lot of damage off the gods. The towers are... Basically, you use your little minions to distract the towers, do damage, and take little pop shots at them. At least that's the way I play it. I play quite defensively, rather than trying to get max kills or whatever. I don't really care about any of that. And as I said, I was, even with the first Smite, I was never really interested in the competitiveness that was in Smite. If that's your thing, awesome, and I'm sure it will return in Smite, in this game, Smite 2. But I just like it. It's a nice little game. I don't have to think too much. Yeah, I quite like it. It's nice and relaxing. And as you defeat more and you do more, you level up. As I said, this isn't a tutorial, so please don't release the Kraken! And that's one of the reasons why I also love playing as Poseidon, because I get to do that, and every time I am compelled to say, release the Kraken. But yes, there's lots of different mechanics kind of going on with this game, and it just makes me happy. It really does. I can spend as much thought or as little thought in this game as I want, and that makes me really happy, at least the way I like to play anyway. So okay, let's get rid of these minions here. And the minions, again, the minions aren't really there to cause damage to the gods, or they're more a nuisance. They're more to give an opening to the tower, because as you just saw there, the tower attacking a god takes, you know, the gods take a lot of damage from the towers. So this game isn't you're playing an invincible god and it takes like a billion hits to take them down. That's not really the point of this game, I'd say. So you'll see me using a lot of my abilities on the towers and the minion. Release the Kraken! Again, every time. I just can't help it, guys. I have to say it. Oh. And again, this is just one of the modes. And again, this isn't a tutorial. This isn't to convince you to get the game or don't get the game. This is more, do you want to see this on the channel? Again, that is the purpose of this video. So, okay, Tubby, let's bring you down. Oh no, I probably need to teleport back, to be honest. So I'm going to do that now. And when you go back, the game spends the gold that you've collected in the bottom left. Even in the first one, I don't believe you can set it up in the beta right now, but in the first one, you could customize what items, you could customize how your abilities upgraded, you could do all of that. And everything kind of tells me that that will return in this one, honestly. Now, even in the first one, I wasn't really big on upgrading the items, but I did like customizing how my moves would level up. Basically, you'd pick each level up how they would actually level up and in what order. So you can see my moves in the middle of the screen with the buttons allocated to them.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. Okay, let's knock them back. There we go. Oh, my apologies, big guy. There we go. Yeah, and again, the purpose of this is just to kind of gauge interest if you guys do want to see more of this game. And as I said, I won't be doing competitive. I don't like competitive in this game. I just like it as a nice, chilled out game. So... Okay, let's attack the tower. Oh, let's get back, let's get back, let's get back. Yeah, that. And as I said, this tower does respawn. So you can't just kill it and then not worry about it. There is a bit of a time crunch when it comes down to this tower. And you can see over there, the Titan. And it's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage that you have to do to the Titan. Okay, apparently this guy just wants to ignore me, so I'll whack him. Apparently. Oh, we could go down here. We could go down here. Ah, crap. Okay, run away. I'm running away. I'm running away.
Slipped away with the tide.
Yep, I'm running away. Okay, so I'm gonna teleport back. And this teleport, by the way, this isn't just for animation's sake. If you get whacked, it actually interrupts it. So you do have to retreat a little bit, or at least dive into a corner somewhere to make sure that you're not going to get whacked and interrupt it. Because then you have to restart it, basically. So, and as I said, I like to play support and backup, mainly. Not really interested in playing tank. In most games, I'm not really interested in playing tank, honestly. I don't know why. I just don't. So, and now we have the Titan. Oh, you're a big boy. You're a big boy. Release the Kraken. I just can't help it, guys. I have to. It's I love it. I love it so much. I don't know when I'll upload this, by the way. So, because we have... and there you can see the recharge timer or respawn timer of the second tower. Or their second tower.
Has been slain.
Okay, I'm just gonna go in here because this Titan is nearly dead, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the game. Amazing.
Victory.
Okay, so return to lobby, and yeah, as I said, this is not to convince you either way with this game. This is just more, do you want to see me play more of this game? I'm not gonna like read anything out, but I'll just quickly kind of show you guys the game modes. For me personally, I prefer going up against AI. As I said, I'm just not really interested in competitiveness with this game. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm gonna get the hell out of here, and I'll catch you guys whenever the next video is. Bye bye for now.